Well, hello my beautiful people. My name is Gant and welcome back to Riddle Joker. Last time, we were trying to set up the Ayase route, before, there's still the common route. I want to get into the, her actual route. But a lot of things changed with this girl. You gotta go from the beginning to now. Look, even right here, where we're at right now, it's where we're at, it's the day of the expo fair, remember? And the guys that try to attack her, try to capture her, you know what I mean, are here. So yeah, and things change quite a lot. We're gonna be here, then we're gonna skip to the next part, then hopefully we at least start the route. If not, well, yeah. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Alrighty, bye. No, I'll see you in a bit. No, let us continue. So where we're at right now, day of the expo fair, this scene changes things, okay? So let us continue. I heard the voice on the intercom. Right, I know it strays from the original mission plan, but I'm asking for permission to commence operation now. If we don't act, all the planning we did will be for naught. Understand. However, please let us find the right time to strike first, so we can make sure none of these goons get away. Don't act abruptly, even if they fall for the trap. Trust in us to do our job. Copy that? So yeah, I want you to hide in here just like we discussed beforehand.
Yeah, I get that, but are you really gonna be able to take my place?
Yep, we got all the necessary pieces for it to work. I take out a card from my pocket. This card, as you might guess, has the memory fiber infused with Shuga Hyoto's Astron imprint on it. This here basically allows me to visually deceive anyone around me. I should have no troubles getting them to believe I'm you. Alright, I'm gonna leave now, so that means you'll be left on your own. Don't panic, just stay calm if anything happens. Keep this communicator on you. You should be able to get in contact with my boss through it.
Okay. Still though.
Yeah?
Are you really gonna go through with this plan?
Is there something you're unsure about?
Well, obviously, you're putting yourself directly in harm's way.
Don't worry, I'm used to it. I mean, we can't let these guys continue targeting you forever, can we?
No, I guess not. I'm just nervous, or, well, worried for you. What?
Nothing, sorry. I just didn't expect you to actually be worried about me.
What kind of person do you think I am? Any normal person will be worried.
Sorry, I didn't mean to insinuate anything. It's just the immediate thought that came to mind. Either way, I can't allow you to be a direct bait, and it's too late in the game to change up our plans.
I guess what you're saying...
Just trust me. I'll keep you safe no matter what. Out of nowhere, she suddenly takes my hand, then squeezes it like she's wishing me good luck.
Promise me you won't get hurt. I don't want to see something like that ever happen again. I don't want to see like that ever happen again.
See what?
Nothing. Forget what I just said. I said that. Just promise me you'll be careful.
Yeah, of course. Alright, I'm commencing the operation. Roger that. On my count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. On my mark, I link with the Astrons. However, I don't use my own ability. Instead, I focus mentally on the card and activate the ability stored within the memory fiber material Shogo Hyoto's ability. Okay, now I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I am back.
Yeah, where'd you go?
No, we already saw that. This is where it changed. During the fight with the goons, okay? So, let us continue from there. It's do or die. I take the initiative and strike while the man is still processing with his pals, what his pal said. Oh, this is when you know what I mean? When they were like, who are you taking? And the guy just falls. Okay, well his pal says, I smashed the guy from behind who was pushing me in the jaw and kicked his buddy standing next to him in the head. They both fell down unconscious as intended. There are only two left now, the slender guy and the big guy, both who are in front of me. Tch! The big guy simply stands there, wide-eyed, but the slender guy, on the other hand, reacts immediately. He already has his handgun drawn with a silencer attached, but the moment he takes aim at me, he pulls the trigger. White smoke erupts from the silencer, and the bullet flies up skybound. Fuck! I successfully managed to kick the gun upwards just in a split second before the shot went off. Now that his arm's been thrusted up, I close in on him and swiftly drive my elbow into his chest. Ugh. Okay, what voice do I want to give this guy? You fucking brat! At this point, the big guy has his gun drawn and takes aim. But with a bit of quick thinking, I throw the slender guy in front of me as a hostage. What? His finger luckily stops before he can pull the trigger. Now that I have an opening, I rush in on him. I close the gap between us in a fraction of a second and tackle him. Ugh, it's gonna take more than that! His face contorts in pain, but he's still able to withstand the blow and keep on his feet. A violent struggle ensues as we fight for control of the gun in his hand. Bastard! Ugh! I fortunately managed to sink my knee into his solar plexus and miss everything that's going on. He gasps for air and lets go of the gun. However, at the same time, I feel a sudden scorch of pain in my left leg. Alright, here we go. New things. Ah! He pulls out a knife with his other hand without me noticing. And at the tip of the blade is coated in red. Fuck! Cocky little bastard! You're gonna pay now! He thrusts the bloodstained knife towards forward. I somehow manage to contort my body and dodge the attack, but I feel a sharp searing pain in my leg. Crap! I flinch in response to it, and he uses that chance to slash my arm with his knife. Another sharp jolt of pain rushes to my brain as I like to look to the ground and see more blood spatter on the pavement. This guy's gonna kill me if I don't do anything. I force my brain to release adrenaline via my ability. By shutting out the pain, I managed to avoid repeated stabs. My legs giving out. Fuck, I'm gonna fall. It's so heavy and hard to move that it doesn't even feel like my own leg anymore. If I don't do something and fast, I'm fucked. My instincts are screaming red alert, telling me to regain my footing, but my body just won't cooperate. I still narrowly manage to evade his frenzied thrust, but eventually my luck runs out. I'm forced to twist my body too much. I lose my balance as a result and fall to the ground and on one of my knees. Fuck! I quickly get a hold on myself, but look up to find the cold barrel of a gun pointed at my face. Go to hell! I reflectively cover my face with my arms, but my astral ability is hardly able to stop a bullet. A quick muffled gunshot response. White smoke rises as I smell the scent of gunpowder. The bullet gouges my skin, and I brace myself for the pain that is soon to ensue. But the only one who screams out of pain, oddly enough, isn't me. The big guy was shot. His handgun falls right to the ground. Stay where you are and don't resist. We already have you surrounded. Fuck you, I got cut. Dad scowls at the man as he coldly orders him to surrender. The man immediately tries to retake his gun with his free hand. But an invisible person grabs hold of him and thrusts him on the ground. It's one of my fellow SSD members using the camouflage uniform. What the? Optical camouflage? Who the hell do you people work for? Jeez, you're supposed to introduce yourself before anything else when you meet someone for the first time. Did your parents never teach you that? Mantis, this is Hermit speaking. The mission has been compromised. Get the hell out of there immediately. Test, can you hear me? Mr. Mantis and all your other friends have already been apprehended. This is as far as you go. If you don't want to make this difficult, surrender peacefully. It's time to give up, pal. We got you surrounded. It was a trap all along. Smart deduction. I'll give you some candy if I had some, but how does some lead sound instead? Yeah, look at his face. Don't try anything funny. Once the guy finally resigns himself to arrest, my invisible colleague skillfully disarms him. Following that, they search his collar and neck to find his transmitter in the process. After finally confiscating his phone and wallet, they tie him up. McGregor to Alistair 1. Mission complete. All targets have been captured. Alistair 1, copy that. We'll regroup with you shortly. Pull out your location with the suspect you captured. Also, I owe you an apology, Levy 6. We had a hell of a time locating their off-campus cronies, which unfortunately means we arrived a little late. No, it was solely my fault for engaging in combat with them. Well, not like you have much of a choice after they caught on to you. I really can't apologize enough. See, you just narrowly avoided the worst. Yeah, it was a close run-in. Glad you're alright. Well, you're hardly what I call alright. How are your injuries? I received lacerations 2 spots. There's been significant bleeding, but no major arteries or nerves were hit. I'm sorry. I wish we could take you to the hospital, but that's not an option. Injuries that severe will lead to questions. Well, yeah, no shit, it's like getting shot, you know? That's fine. I know and I understand. Call Nanami over, and I'll have her patch you up. Think you'll be able to hold out till then? I need a cloth or something to stop the bleeding. Here. I firmly tied the cloth he gave me around the wounded area. It still hurts like hell, but I can move. The blood loss is pretty bad, but once Nanami gets here, she should be able to heal everything back to normal. No stitches required. Go ahead and withdraw. If a civilian sees you here, you'll be in trouble. Alright, I hate to leave you here like this, but I'll heed your advice and withdraw. I'll give you the full report on things later. Right. You did a good job today, Satoru. Thanks.
Satoru-kun!
I'm sorry for making you run all the way out here. What the fuck are you doing here?
Oh my god, you're bleeding!
Oh, Mitsukasa-san came with you? Man, and they still have their bikinis on and everything. You know what I found out about this game? Shut up. Okay. This game is a eroge game. Well, not this version. This version is like the safe version. But if you don't know what eroge means, it's a erotic game. It's basically a porn game. Like literally, go on Faku, search this game, and you see, oh my god, crazy stuff. Like with all the characters. Literally, the times where it's like, ... It's like, you know, shit. Okay. They're probably too worried to waste time changing after they heard I've been injured. Not only I fully expected, but it's a bit of a surprise to see Mitsukasa-san so concerned.
Of course I did. Of course I do. Do you expect me to just sit and wait after hearing news that you've been wounded by a knife? Yeah, so how are you doing?
I'm fine. The guy just slashed me a couple times with his knife, so, would you mind healing the cuts first for me?
Yeah, it won't take but a second.
She places her hands on my leg wound. Nami closes her eyes, skipping out entirely on her silly chance. Not a second later, I feel that familiar sensation of warmth spreading throughout my body. The pain in my thighs subsides, and my whole body relaxes, almost like the tension all escape at once when she heals me.
Wow, your wounds are actually closing up.
Thanks, Nanami. The pain's all gone now.
No, sit still. I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay. Thanks? I immediately stopped moving at her very stern prompting. I don't think I've ever heard her sound so angry. The anger she's feeling right now isn't normal anger. Are you still worried? Look, we got all the bad guys. Everything's fine now. Dad's going to do the...
Listen, Oni-chan.
Yes?
My ability can only do so much, alright? If your cut was only a little bit higher or a little bit lower, then I might not be able to do anything.
Sorry, I'll be careful next time.
You should hope there isn't a next time. If there is, I won't be happy with you.
I'm sorry I worried you so much.
You should be. You have no idea how worried I was. You were taking so long, and then all of a sudden I get the call that you've been injured. I was absolutely worried to death. Why do you have to do this to me?
You're right. I need to learn to protect myself too. I promise I'll do better.
That's what you always say, and then you go and get yourself bruised up again.
I know, and I'm reforming my ways now. But still, thanks for healing me, Nanami.
You're just trying to deflect.
I mean it. I place my hand on her head and ruffle her hair. Both of the laceration on my thighs and arms are completely healed up and are closed up and healed. But I still stay obediently where I am. What?
I'm just a little surprised at how you act when around each other. You're a lot softer and sweeter than you normally are, and that also applies to you, Nanami-san. I don't act that way. Oh, you don't have to feel embarrassed. Sibling love is a beautiful thing. Alright, I'm done, Satoru-kun. Do you feel fine or no?
Yeah, I feel fine. Thanks again, Nanami.
You're welcome.
She responds in kind, but still looks a little miffed. Thank you too, Mitsukasa-san.
What for? I think I'm the one who owes you the thanks of anything.
Well, remember you held my hand before I left? That little good luck charm was probably what kept me from dying.
What? That was just an empty action. That can't possibly have done anything.
More than you think. A little bit of comfort can go a long way in a life or death situation. She then frowned slightly in evident displeasure. Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned life or death. That just made her feel even more guilty. But I also kind of feel like there's more to it than that. Well, we better head back to the pool now.
I forgot, but we were the only two people in charge of cooking, and we're both out here.
That sounds like a bit of a problem.
Well, I taught everyone the recipes, so they should be able to manage on their own for a while. Let's hurry back now to me. Right.
They're gonna be pissed. I would be pissed too. The time is 4 p.m. No, let's do this right. The time is 4 p.m., which means the Astral Expo fairs are now officially over. I can hear a loud surprise in the distance. The fair has thus concluded peacefully, and no one will ever have known what took place behind the curtains. It was quite the ordeal, but in the end, our efforts were rewarded. The men were taken into police custody and won't be handed to the police. They're now going to undergo thorough interrogation from the SFD. It'll be more than difficult for them to hide things this time around, especially since we caught the entire group, not just one or two. But I'll let Dad handle all that stuff. My mission is done. Today was a great day. Our cafe for the fair was a smashing success, and we also caught the people who's been after Mitsukasa-san. A double victory. I couldn't think of any more satisfying way to close the expo fair. Following Mitsukasa's performance, the expo fair concluded as scheduled. Many things happened today, from the cafe to the confrontation with her would-be kidnappers. I could tell the fatigue has gotten to her, but once she walked up on stage, she put on a bright smile and held it from beginning to end. And that energy was contagious. Everyone in the crowd was having a good time. Even though it was only one song, the concert was a resounding success. Thanks to that, the fair ended on a high note. For as much as she complained about having to do it, that was one fantastic concert. It really left an impression on me, which is why I'm currently heading to the school building instead of my dorm. I want to congratulate her on a job well done. I heard she was going to make a stop by the president's room before going to her dorm room. Probably to change, I'm guessing, I definitely wouldn't want to walk around outside in the concert. Fuck. I definitely wouldn't want to walk around outside in that concert outfit if I was her. Honestly, I'm not sure if she'll snap at me if I congratulate her and praise the performance, but as long as I sound sincere enough, it should be fine. Along the way, I spot two silhouettes standing in the dark hallway. Is that Mitsukasa-san and Principal Ise? Look at her outfit, so stupid, I love it. I hid myself behind a corner without realizing it. Why? Why did I hide? I shouldn't need to hide from them. I catch the slight smile on Mitsukasa's face. Everyone, even as someone who hasn't known her for long, I can tell that it's 100% natural. I wonder what they're talking about. Her demeanor has caused me to hide myself instead of going up and saying something. I ended up straining my eyes in spite of myself to focus on their mouth movements. You did wonderful out there today. Apologies again for always asking you so much from you.
No, it's fine.
Alright, here's your next supply. Principal Ise then hands her something to her. She takes it without any noticeable hesitation or confusion.
Thanks.
Is he like a drug dealer? Is he giving her drugs like, you know, cocaine, marijuana? Like, what the fuck is he giving her? I know I shouldn't be doing this. It was a perfectly cordial interaction. So what do I have to worry about? It's more than likely isn't relevant to my mission based on that. And if that's the case, then I'd rather not infringe upon her privacy. Besides, there don't seem to be any signs that she's in her fake persona mode. I guess that means I'm not the only person she can be herself around, huh? Well, that shouldn't really come to a surprise. I only known her for what, a couple months? She's been doing those interviews and stuff way before I came here, so she probably spent much more time with Kimimoto-sensei and Principal Ise than she has with me. Why was I even under the impression that I was the only one who knew her true self? I don't know, it's confusing. My mood was going great before I got here because of how successful the fair was, but now it feels like a damper has been put on it. I guess I'll just go to the president's room. She'll get there once she's done talking with him.
Oh, Arihara-kun, what are you doing here?
I just want to congratulate you before the day ended.
You came here and waited for something like that? Jeez, that's a little too courteous. Come on in for now. We can talk in there.
Okay.
I'm so freaking exhausted.
I imagine.
Really? I feel like you're probably more exhausted than I am.
I appreciate that you're saying that, but I highly doubt it. Look, sure it was just one song, but you still had to get up on stage in front of all those people and sing and cheer and all that.
Don't bring that up. I'm gonna die if I have to recall all the embarrassing crap I did again. Just please, act like it never happened or something.
Immediately. Ultimately. Okay.
Hey everyone! Did y'all have fun today? I had a blast coming out here and singing with all of you.
She acted exactly like a real pop idol. She definitely energized the crowd, that's for sure, but at the cost of her mental well-being. I promise I'm not trying to poke fun at you. I really love your performance, and so did everyone else. I couldn't have asked for a better way to close out the fair.
Thanks, I guess.
You know though, I never heard a singing person before today. You're actually pretty good, huh?
Are you sure you're not trying to poke fun at me?
You need to turn off your You need to turn off your persecution complex. I was being honest.
Well, fine, whatever. Still feels like you're trying something.
Well, I'm glad it was all a success.
Yeah, I agree. But, are you alright? Your injuries don't hurt you at all or anything?
Nope, they're all healed up. If you want proof, take out my shirt and I'll show you.
No, please. I don't need to see that.
Wow, my body is perfectly normal. I have you know.
Ah! Why are you stripping? Stop that! Keep your clothes on for Christ's sakes!
I was just messing with you.
Seriously, I'm tired enough as it is, so you should stop trying to get a rise out of me. Why are you so slap happy right now anyways? You're usually way more mellow.
Maybe I'm still hype up from the fair. Everything went much better than I could have asked for. The fair and the operation both.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Today was pretty hectic. I had a ton of fun this year. In all honesty, I thought it would just be a drag at first, but yeah. Doing stuff with your friends and peers can actually be kind of nice.
I agree. It's probably the first time I've ever actually genuinely enjoyed myself at one of these fair-type events.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my job is kind of different, as you know, so I really get opportunities to socialize.
Kind of different, you don't say. But I guess I'm in the same boat in a sense. I put up a fake persona around everyone I interact with.
Right, she has a secret just like I do. Also, it isn't just her personality that's a fabrication. Man, they always look 100% like the real deal. He's talking about her fake old bitches. Look at her. Look at that right there. They're fake. She's flat. She's flat as a board, okay? Those are fake. You see those? Those are lies.
Stop oogling my tits, you sicko. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Out of curiosity, has no one really ever figured you out?
Of course. I kept it falsely hating this entire time from everyone barring you.
But what do you do about the physical exams? I imagine it's kind of hard to get those with fake breasts.
It's easy. I just come up with some convenient excuse like sick or an interview. Then I get a private exam on a later date and somehow manage to fool my way through it.
That sounds like a hassle.
Can't deny it, but I've only got myself to blame for it.
Wait, I just thought of this. But how do you even take baths? They're all communal here.
I just wait till no one's in there, then wash up as fast as I can.
I mean, I get that most people take their baths at a certain times, but have you really never had anyone walk in on you before?
There are certain times past when students aren't allowed to take baths. But since I get back super late because of my interviews, I get special permission. Kinda sucks though, cause the bath waters all look warm by then.
Man, that sounds awful.
Oh, it is. You have no idea how many hardships I have to endure to protect this secret. And then, some random boy just happens to discover it out of pure coincidence. Talk about unlucky.
Believe me, I was just so surprised. I mean, jeez, your chips just went plop and fell off. I almost had a panic attack.
That's not funny. I'll kick your ass to Kingdom Come.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
It's alright. I'm used to that aspect of your personality by this point.
Are you trying to say that's a part of me? Are you trying to say that part of me is unfixable? Well, yeah, I'm pretty aware of the fact that I throw out insensitive remarks all the time, so I can't argue with you.
I'm not trying to say that I'm bothered by you.
Fuck. I was trying to just hit Z and I hit the Windows one. Okay.
I'm not saying I'm bothered by you, baka.
Look, I'm just doing my pouty face now.
I was kind of on full panic mode when you first found out, but now it's kind of hard to think that maybe it was a good thing.
Yeah.
It's nice to have someone you can be yourself around.
Oh, glad to be.
But that doesn't mean your tactless remark flip-flops are okay. Being frank and being flip-flopped are two completely different things.
I know. I'm making an effort to do better. Or try to, at least. It's not really a conscious habit per se. The problem is that I myself say them without realizing how insensitive they are. It's probably because I never developed social skills. As a kid, I beat up people instead of making friends. And once I joined the SFD, I didn't have time for that. Now that I have friends though, I want to make time to learn the subtleties of social interactions. Don't worry, Satoru, I suck on that too. I really do. And my friends will, like, it wouldn't be like Satoru where like they get mad, right? Like, I'll make these remarks. How do I best describe it? Oh, my yearbook say it. My friend, one of my best friends, they were like,
wow, you have the ability to say mean things, but no one ever gets mad at you.
Like, I say it in a mean way where it's kind of jokey, where Satoru, he says it like hurtful. Mine's is always jokey, and, you know, sarcastic, because I'm a sarcastic guy. And they always take it as a joke. That's why no one gets mad at me.
Alright, it's probably about time I get back to my dorm.
Me too.
Okay, I'm gonna get changed, so wait out in the hallway for me.
Alright.
I probably don't need to say this, but just in case, peep and I'll crush your family jewels.
Wasn't gonna. Is something the matter?
I'm not sure how I feel about that level of disinterest. Kinda feels insulting in a way. It's kinda like you're saying, wow, I wouldn't bother peeping on a girl with tits as flat as yours.
That's completely irrelevant. Not looking at someone when they're changing is just plain common decency. But fine, since it sounds like you want me to look, maybe I can just to satisfy you.
God, I knew you were gonna come back with something like that. I'd never show you anything. Dream on, stupid.
The smile on her face as she playfully grabs at me is really something special. It's probably the most beautiful smile I've ever seen her make. Maybe that expression is a reflection of the real Mitsukasa Ayase.
Go in the hallway like a good boy and wait there patiently until I'm done. And no peeping.
Alright. Damn if I peep, damn if I don't. The mind of a young girl is an enigma. Yep.
First thing after getting back is to take a bath, I guess. Then after that, I'm going straight to bed.
Yeah, I might just conk out a second I walk in my room.
Just make sure you don't catch a cold.
You too? Meow. Oh, it's Shreya. Maybe she recognized me as the person that gave her food the other day. I'm empty-handed today, but she still comes up and starts rubbing her face against my leg. Who's a good girl? Meow. Meow. Shreya mouths blissfully as I scratch the area under her chin. I then also pet her head, causing her to purr further. It's so easy to get this cat to like you, which is probably the secret to her. It's probably the secret to her popularity, if we're being honest. Look, Mitsukasa-san, the cat.
Kitty.
Calm down. You got to remember those predator eyes again. You look like you want to kill her. Remember your training.
Right. Let my enchantment get the better of me after seeing that adorable little creature. Calm down, Ayase. Keep your excitement in check and wait for it to come to you. Ha!
After some deep breaths, she extends her arms towards Shreya. She stays where she is, waiting for Shreya to approach.
Come here. I won't hurt you.
Meow? Meow? Go on over, she won't bite. I gently coach her into going where Mitsukasa is. Shreya seemingly not sure what to do, shift her eyes back and forth between me and Mitsukasa-san. But after a few seconds, she slowly walks towards Mitsukasa-san. Mitsukasa remains still where she is, watching patiently. Her nasal breathing is getting heavier, but she has to bear with it. If she gives in to her excitement now, it's all it'll all have been for nothing. She herself seems to be aware of that. I can tell she's trying her best to contain herself. Meow. Finally, her fingers touch Strea's head and she strokes it.
Oh my god, I'm actually petting a real-life kitty!
Watch it, you'll scare her if you act too hyper.
Right, I need to rein in my desires.
Meow. Meow meow. Strea meows in the light. Craving more, she rubs her head against Mitsukasa's fingers.
Oh, how cute! The way she's rubbing up against my fingers. Oh my god, they're just the sweetest little thing! Just seeing them in videos was enough to make me feel all warm and fuzzy. But petting a real kitty is a whole other level. Oh my gosh, kitties are just so cute!
Meow. Meow meow.
You like it when I pet you like bear, little kitty? Here, I'll pet you some more.
Meow. Meow. Both parties are letting out noises of bliss. Honestly, watching this is pretty fun.
I've gotten to pet a real-life kitty for minutes. This has been the most greatest day of my life. I'm about to cry tears of joy.
Man, if this is the highlight of your life, you must have lived a pretty bleak life.
You can't blame me. Look, I never had a cat not run away from me before. I seriously thought cats were naturally inclined to hate me or something. I was convinced, and I have to settle for videos for the rest of my life. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I love you, kitty. You're so soft and cuddly. I'm gonna touch you here. You're here too. Oh, you're so soft right there. Oh my gosh. I learned so many things those videos never teach me. I learned so many things those videos can never teach me.
Meow. Okay. Meow meow meow. Meow.
Ah, wait! Please don't go, kitty!
Wow. It's like she's watching a female lead. Wow, it's like I'm watching a female lead in a romance movie shout for her departing lover. It's not the first time I had this thought, but man, her love for cats is frightening.
She ran away.
Yeah, I think you got a little carried away there at the end.
Do you think I scared her off again?
No, I don't think that was the issue. I think you got a little too rough with your petting. And well, she probably didn't like that.
Oh, come on. I was trying so hard to be gentle with her.
Most cats react like that when you do something they don't like. She wasn't scared of you or anything. Things are pretty well there for a while, so I think there's a good chance she'll approach you more in the future.
I sure hope so. That soft fur and that cute little face she was making. Cats are so cute, it's criminal.
Even now, with Shreya gone, the lingering bliss from the experience is still apparent in their expression.
Thanks a lot, Arihara-kin. All that practice you did pay off.
Alright, the practice. Meow. Meow meow. I almost forgot something of the embarrassing stuff I did that day.
That sounded more like a war cry than a meow. Are you Avo Unit 01 right now?
What kind of chilling noise was I making?
How would I say? Compared to Straya, your voice is deep.
Yeah, my voice is deep.
And not cute in the slightest.
Okay, whenever Satoru does the meow, I'm gonna do it in the most cutesy meow I can do it. While Straya's gonna be like, meow.
Still, I mean, when I said that, practice helped a lot. You saved me from being kidnapped earlier, and now you even allowed me to pet the cat for the first time. So once again, thank you. I'm really grateful for everything you've done for me.
You're welcome.
Kitties feel so nice and warm. I can't wait to pet her again.
I'm sure you'll get another opportunity soon.
Yeah, I finally managed to touch her. I am making real progress.
We then slowly start walking. But right after, a wave of dizziness hits me, and I stagger on my feet a little.
Whoa, are you okay? That wasn't because of your injuries, was it?
No, my injuries are all healed.
But you almost stumbled and fell.
The exhaustion's just probably finally kicking in. Yeah, that's gotta be it. So don't worry about me, I'll be alright. I'll feel great after a nice long rest tonight.
Really? You aren't just saying that?
No, I mean it. Also, we probably want to hurry back before bath hours end.
Alright, but if you aren't feeling fine, don't feel like you gotta hide it from me. You can tell me.
I know, thanks. I'll come to you if something like that ever happens.
Good.
Maybe I'm more exhausted than I thought. I need to get back and get a good night's sleep tonight.
Doom doom doom. Doom 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 doom.
Alright, I'm gonna end it there. Look, we already got the achievement for starting the route. Okay. I'm gonna end it there. I'm in the dark void! Ew! I'm in the dark void! Hold on. No, that's my save shit. This one. I'm in the dark void. The void of oblivion. I'm in the darkness, all alone. No friend or family in sight. I am alone. Okay, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whatever I post, and leave a comment. Alrighty, man. This was pretty cool. And we finally started the route, so I don't need to go back and forth, like, skipping here and there. I could just, be me. Man, I hate setting up these videos. I'll probably have to set up for the other two, before I actually make them, because my god, doing them while making the video is, editing sucks. It's in the morning, so I hate my life. You know what I mean? Like, mornings are not good for me. Anyway, this is Gat saying farewell, and as always,
bye bye.